Hey, Ed here from 10,000 Foot View, and I've got another Google Ads quick tip for you today. Just before I jump in, a reminder to please like our content and subscribe to the channel. We post about Google Ads once or twice every week. Okay, so today I am going to look at an oldie but a goodie Google Ads script, and that is the classic Ngram. And this script was originally made by Brain Labs. Full credit to them. Probably like 7, 8, 9 years ago, 2015. It's right in front of me. And what it does is it outputs from your search queries combinations of various words, either one word, one single word, 2 words, 3 words, or 4 words, I think is the max. And I can't see any need that you'd ever want to do more than 4. Oh, it looks like it only does 3. I should read before I do these things. And that can be useful because you can determine different instances of those words appearing together that either perform very well, in which case you may want to add those as keywords, or perform very poorly, in which case you may want to block those with a negative. So you can sort of kind of do this manually by using filters inside of your search terms reports, but it takes a long time and you may easily miss things that you don't think of. So basically, I mean, it's a Google Ads script. It was updated recently by Nils, by the way, because it stopped working. I think I'm going to say 2022 when Google updated the scripts with a major change. And so Nils was good enough to fix the script because Brain Labs is no longer maintaining this one along with many others that they originally made. So you can grab the script from Nils' website. I'm going to paste the link directly. And he's provided instructions for how to install the script, but it's pretty straightforward where you just paste the script in to Google Ads, save that, authorize it. You do need to create a Google Sheet where you're going to output the data and then paste the Google Sheet URL into the script, the variable for the sheet. That's basically it. Then you can just run it whenever you need. For our clients, where we use this, we'll typically run it maybe once a quarter. And usually you want to run a large data set to get any findings. Because if you run a small data set, often there's not enough statistical significance to really give you much value. Anyway, so that's the script. There are a bunch of variables you can set within that, which is start and end date. And we'll usually set this for 6 months to 12 months, depending, again, how large the client is in the data set. Currency symbol doesn't really matter, but I mean, just put in the one that's appropriate, dollar or euro or whatever, pound sign. You can choose specific campaigns to include. You can choose specific campaigns to exclude. You can ignore pause campaigns by default or not. Same with ad groups. You can check negatives. So what this will do is if you say true, any negatives you'd already added, it won't output an Ngram for that. This is obviously the spreadsheet. This is a sample here. And then the minimum and maximum Ngram links, you can do 1, 2, 3. And I usually do 3 because I mean, it's just worth looking at 3. And that's basically it. So when you run this, you're going to get an output into a Google Sheet that will look something like this. You'll have your keywords here, which I've blocked out to protect the client. And along the bottom, you're going to have a variety of tabs that breaks out the Ngrams by account, ad group, and campaign. And then it just sorts those here. And that's it. So what you're looking for in here is where you have, reasonable amount of conversion value or conversions or whatever you want to kind of look at, or CPA. You want to look for ones that are low performers or high performers, right? So in this case, the CPA is really low for this one. And, there's not, it's 14 conversions. It's pretty significant, and there's $237 spent. So this may be a perfect case where you want to add this back as a keyword if it's not already included as a keyword. And then, another situation is this one where your CPA is $30. You can see it's quite an outlier. It's high, but it's only $30 spent. Statistically speaking, it's not really telling us anything. So you're looking for those ones again that have a substantial number of conversions or clicks at least and spend. And then looking at, in this case, could be the CPA. It'd typically be the one you want to look at. And so you work your way through this, and you add those negatives and positive keywords back into your campaigns where they're relevant, and that's it. So again, this can make short work of identifying additional opportunities to add or remove keywords. And we run the scripts, I said, about once a quarter for most of our clients. Yeah, so again, it's a short one today, but hopefully you will find this script useful, and I will see you next time.